morning, everybody. Welcome to Stretch and Breathe with Diane on another kind of dreary Wednesday morning, but hopefully we'll get some sunshine coming for the weekend for Mother's Day. That would be really nice. So before we begin, we are going to need a chair today, so have a chair handy. But as you're all aware, it is Mental Health Awareness Week, and in these unprecedented times, it is really important to check in with yourself and make sure that you're feeling okay. And if you're not, maybe reach out to somebody and talk to them. And in saying that, check in with other people too. Like take the time to maybe set up a virtual coffee chat so that you can touch base with coworkers and just ask people, how are you feeling? And make sure that they answer you. They don't just say, I'm fine, like really what's going on. And when they ask you how you're feeling, get real with how you feel and speak about how you're feeling, because sometimes when you talk about how you're feeling, it will open the other person up to talking as well. So really important to have those conversations. So set up that virtual coffee chat with somebody you haven't talked to in a while, and even when you're supporting somebody else, you're receiving support as well. And if you can also call somebody, give somebody a call on the phone. I like to take my dog for a walk and pop my earbuds in and call my sister or my sister-in-law. We just chat, and the walk goes by really quick, and the conversation is usually priceless. So a couple of thoughts there for you to take advantage of just talking to people. It is Mental Health Awareness Week, and we want everybody to be speaking out. Name it, don't numb it. So with that, let's begin. We're just going to start by getting centered wherever you are, whatever space you're in this morning. Just standing up nice and tall. Maybe roll your shoulders back, and then just let them rest down, shoulder blades resting down your back. And we want to be nice and tall, so imagining your vertebrae right from the bottom of your spine, all the way going up, 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 all the way to the top of your head, lengthening the back of your neck by just tucking your chin slightly, and then gently closing your eyes. And let's just bring our awareness to the breath. So breathing in and out, not trying to change it at all, but just noticing it and allowing yourself to find a space where you can let go of whatever it was you were doing today. Just taking a few breaths. And maybe take notice of where you might be feeling some tension, maybe in between your eyebrows, or maybe your shoulders, softening the shoulders, softening your knees, softening your fingers. Just letting everything go, letting that tension flow out from the top of your head all the way down through your fingertips, through your feet. Just letting it all go and coming back to the breath. And on the next breath, go ahead and open your eyes. Just start to wiggle your fingers, rotate your wrists a little bit. And as you inhale, raise your arms up and overhead. And exhaling, bringing the arms down. Inhale, raise the arms up. And exhaling, releasing. And on the next one, inhale, and let's leave the arms up, reaching up. Let's take the right hand into the left and continue to reach up as you inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to bend over to the left side, opening up the right side of the body, lengthening. Opening up the rib cage, feeling a great stretch in the obliques. And maybe just bring that breath into the open space you created into your ribs. Breathe right into that open space. And exhale, and as you exhale, come on back up. And let's take the left hand now into the right. As you inhale, reach up, and exhaling, bending over to the right this time, opening up the left side body. Opening up the rib cage, lengthening, feeling a nice stretch in the obliques. And let's take a nice deep inhale into that open space. And as you exhale, come on back up. And lower the arms down. And let's just take a chin to chest. And then bringing the head back. And then chin to chest. Take the head back again. Nice and slow movements when you're using any sort of stretching in the head area. Forward and back. And then come to neutral. Let's just take the left ear over to the left shoulder as you take the right arm out. Feeling a nice stretch in through the right side, through the neck, all the way down, maybe the shoulder. And then bring the arm down, bring your head back to center. Then take your ear over to the right and left arm comes out. Feeling that nice stretch through the neck, through the shoulder. And then the arm comes down, head comes back to center. Let's take another nice deep breath, inhaling. And this time as you exhale, we're going to forward fold. So you're going to bend at the hips, coming all the way down. Keep coming down until your belly is resting on the top of your thighs. Go ahead and bend your knees. You have a nice little edge there. Let the head go. Let the arms go. Maybe take your elbows into opposite arms and just really let go. You're going to feel a nice stretch up through the back of the legs, lower back, all the way up your spine, really letting it go. And then as you inhale, come up halfway. So hands are going to be on your shins, back is flat. And while your back is flat here, go ahead and lengthen again, all the way from the tip of your tail right to the top of the head. Tucking the chin in, lengthening the back of the neck. Taking a couple breaths here. And then as you exhale, forward fold again, all the way down. And then inhaling, walk the hands up. We're going to come up to hands on thighs, keeping the knees bent. And go ahead and walk your feet out a little bit if you want. We're going to do some cat-cows here. So we're going to do some flexion and extension of the spine. So as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail up, and lift your head up for cow. And then exhaling, tuck the tail in, bring the belly button up towards your back, round your back, and bring your chin into your chest. Feels really good on the lower back. Inhaling, lowering the belly, lifting the tailbone up, head comes up. Exhaling, tucking in the tailbone, bringing the belly button up, arch the back, chin to chest. And go ahead and do a few more at your own pace with your breath. We're connecting breath with movement here. And you can go ahead and stay in any position that feels good to you. A few more of those. And then come to a flat back. Let the hands go. Fall forward one more time. Bend the knees generously and roll up slowly and gently, one vertebrae at a time, until you're standing. And then go ahead and roll the shoulders back. And roll the shoulders forward. And just relax. Let's take the left leg forward and the right leg's going to come back. So we're going to come into a lunge here. So your front knee should be over top of your ankle. And don't let the leg fall out. Try and keep it nice and straight. Back heel is planted. Taking the hands out front, interlocking the fingers round the back. You bring your thumbs up. Really rounding the back. Feeling a nice stretch. The shoulder blades are separated. And then just flip the hands over so the thumbs are facing down, not changing the bottom. And then let go. Come up onto your back toe, nice and high. And pelvic tilt. So you're tilting your pelvis forward. You're going to feel a nice stretch in through the hip flexor here. And then just begin to bend the knees. Come on down. You're going to feel a little bit more of a stretch there. Oh, my ankle just cracked there. Yeah, and this is where you want to really be feeling the stretch in your hip flexor. It's the muscle that shortens when you're sitting all the time, causes you lower back pain, so it's a really good thing to stretch that. Let's just take the right arm across and stretch out the shoulder. Really pressing the hip forward. And then letting go, take a step in forward with that back foot, just slightly. Put the weight on the back foot and bring the left toes up. You're feeling the stretch now mostly in your calf. You might feel it a little bit in your hamstring as well. Just supporting yourself on your leg here, not on your knees. Just holding that for a moment. And then release, and let's do the other leg. So right leg's gonna come forward, left leg is back. Again, coming into a lunge, heel is planted. And this time, let's take the hands behind the back. We want to bring the shoulder blades together. If you can't bring your fingers together, just go ahead like you're holding a beach ball behind you. You just want to be opening up the chest, bringing the shoulder blades together here. I'm just holding that for a moment. And then go ahead and release. Let's come up high on the back toe, pelvic tilt, feeling that stretch in through the hip flexor on the left leg this time. And come on down, bending the knees slightly. You're going to feel even more of a stretch. And bring the left arm across. Just enjoying the stretch, focusing on your breath. And then release. Take a slight step in with that back foot. Weight comes onto the back foot. Bring the right foot up. Just holding it here for a moment. Feeling the stretch all down the back. Mostly in your calf. Maybe a little bit in your hamstring. Supporting yourself on your left leg there. And then release and shake it out. And let's just take a wide stance now. So we're just going to go nice and wide. Feet are facing forward. And once again, we're going to do inhale, bring the arms up. And we're going to forward fold again from the hips, coming all the way down in a wide stance. So we're coming all the way down till your fingers touch the floor. If you need to bend your knees, go ahead and bend your knees. You should have a slight micro bend in your knees anyhow. And once you get to the floor there, go ahead and walk the hands over to the right side. You'll feel a really nice stretch on the inner thigh and the left leg. And then walking the hands over to the opposite side and enjoying the stretch on the inner thigh of the right leg this time. And then walk the hands back to the center. Leave your left hand placed down on the floor or wherever you can. And we're going to take that right arm and we're just going to lift it up. It's a little bit of a spinal rotation here. Doesn't matter where your arm goes. You might be super flexible and have it nice and straight. You might only bring it to here. Doesn't matter. Just raise it up. You don't want to feel pain. We're just getting a little bit of a rotation in the spine. Lower that arm down. Place the right hand down and we'll do the same on the left side, just lifting that arm up. You might find that one side you can go a little higher than the other. I think my left side is a little higher than the right. And then lower that back down. Bend your knees generously and roll up one vertebrae at a time. All the way up to the top. Heel toe your feet back in. Roll your shoulders back and forward. And let's just take the left leg, cross it over the right. Left arm comes up, right arm down. Really stretch it out both directions. Inhale, and as you exhale, forward fold. One last time. Letting it all go. walking the hands up. Release, taking the right leg over to the left. Right arm comes up, left arm down. Really stretch it out. Inhale. And as you exhale, walking yourself down. Forward fold, let it go. And walk the hands back up. And release. And let's take a deep breath in together. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And I want you just to take a moment to think about who you are going to touch base with. Who are you going to set up that virtual call with? Who are you going to just call on your phone? Touch base with someone, ask them how they feel, and get real about how you feel. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.